Good morning. I hope that everyone had a great weekend. Um, I myself took some time to really just relax and sort of evaluate, sort of what's next and planning out what my next moves are and things of that nature. So I think I had a pretty good restful weekend, and I certainly do hope the same for everyone here. Um, so one thing I did notice last week is that I was, kind of emphasizing the point of this being a morning coffee break. And one, I never was able to actually get the posts ready and up in the morning. They weren't going up until the afternoon. And then two, I kept forgetting to bring my coffee. So this week I am trying to do better. And so hopefully we'll be able to get the video finished, edited, and uploaded in the morning time. So that way, if anyone is interested in seeing it and getting that, boost of energy or sweetness or just some positive words in their lives, then they will have it when they need it. All right, so let's jump into today's topic. And I want to talk today about commitment. And for me, commitment has really been a struggle. And God really just sort of revealed that to me. Like you, Nikia, you start and stop things. You start and stop. You start strong, but then you quit. You let go of what it was that you started. And he showed me that, in order to be successful, in order to get to where I need you to be, I need you to stay committed to the process from beginning to end. And so, I guess that applies to every area. I know for a fact, I done said 1,001 times, I'm a, work out every day. I'll go strong for about a week, 2, maybe 3. Lose a couple pounds, and then boom, I'm done. And I won't get back on a bike or work out for another 6, 7, 8, 10 months. Or all of the books that I have tried to read. I'll start off strong. Chapter 1. Ask me how many books I've actually finished, like all the way through. So when I've read the last page, none. Not even when I was in college, like none. I'd read what I needed to know in order to pass the test. So, and there are many other things in terms of, even with relationships, not being fully committed to a relationship and being invested all the way in, good and bad, ups and downs. I have a tendency to, make this list of everything that's not happening and forget about all the good that there is. And so God has really been revealing and showing me a lot of me. And so what I would say to everyone out there is to start small and stick to it. And it doesn't have to be something major. So one thing that I am so proud of. Wait. About 2, maybe 3 months ago, it may have been longer than that, I'm not sure, I just decided, you know what, I am going to make my bed up. Because again, I love a nice, pretty, neat room. My room will be gorgeous when I decorate it. Buy all the new pillows and comforters and curtains to match. That day it looks spectacular. Take all the pictures, and I don't ever see that the bed looked the way it looked again, unless company is coming over. And then I'll go ahead and make the bed up and make it look all pretty again. But as I said before, me and mornings have never been friends. For real, like never really been friends. And so, just getting up and having time to make my bed was like, I barely got time to, get my face on, get dressed and get out the door. Yet alone stop and take all of 2 minutes to make my bed. So anyway, 5 4 or 5 months ago, I decided that I was going to start a new habit. And that habit was going to be making my bed. And if I could do that consistently, then that would be step one. And I can move into whatever's next and stay committed to that too. And so I started day one, making my bed up. Day two, making my bed up as soon as I, woke up. Day three, day four, etc. And what I realized is that after a while of, just intentionally being present in the moment and telling myself, you made a commitment, do this. After a while, making my bed up has now become second nature. So when I get up, I'm just naturally, fixing the sheets, folding it down, all the good stuff. And I don't even really think about it. It has now become a habit because I was intentional and I stayed committed to the process. And so I now have proven to myself that I can be committed to a thing. I can be intentional about what I'm choosing to invest my time in and see it from beginning to end. And so with that one small act of making my bed up, now I can say, all right, Lord, I promised that I was going to make these videos and, really try to inspire or motivate people and you allow my story to be used. I can't waver on that. I can't say, well, I don't feel like doing it today, or let me just skip today, because if I skip today, then I'm gonna skip tomorrow and I probably will skip the next 2 weeks. And so I have to be intentional and remind myself of what my promises were. What has God told me? What are my obligations? No, it's not like, the world's going to jump on, catch on fire if I don't have these videos up. But for me, it'll be a letdown to myself. And as we talked about before, I have to show up for me. I have to do it for me. Even if nobody else is watching, even if nobody else is around, I still got to show up for me. I still have to do it for me because I made a promise. I made a commitment to God and to myself. And so here I am, showing up for me and doing the thing that, to be quite honest, is entirely uncomfortable for me. Never thought that I would be on this side of the camera and talking to whoever is listening. This is a very unique experience to me. I'm usually, I call myself an introverted extrovert. I love talking and socializing when needed, when necessary. I can rise to the occasion. But if you give me an opportunity, I'm gonna be in the back corner with my chair and my glass of wine, just watching. Like that's my real comfort zone. So doing this itself is taking me out of my comfort zone and allowing me to see that if I am obedient, God has already given me all the tools and the skills that I need to be successful and succeed in whatever He has called me into. So long as I stay committed to the process. And so I encourage you all to do the same. Stay committed to the process. Start small. Doesn't have to be anything huge, major. Today I'm going to promise myself that I'm going to read 2 pages of a book. Maybe I won't read the whole book, but I'm going to start with making sure that I read 2 pages every day. And if I continue to read 2 pages every day, then eventually I'm going to finish that book. But you have to start. And you have to make a commitment to yourself and to your Creator that you will finish what you started. Until next time, stay sweet and be sure to show up for you. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.